So I thought I'd do another garden tour because it's been a little while. This is the garden room. It's a bit messy right now. So that's my picker for fiber. This is going to be the hydroponics area. We've got 3 lights so far. We'll have it all set up. These are bulbs that have come out of the garden as we're working because the ground is saturated with bulbs. The ground is also pure clay. That's the soil amendments we keep having to add just to get workable soil. Most everything we're doing is in pots. Those are columbine seeds. They'll be available later. Those are lupine seeds. Lupine was a Roman grain. It's a famine food because it's not easily edible, but it is edible if you're smart. It's kind of like taro is poisonous unless you prep it. Lupine is poisonous unless you prep it. There's a lot of foods like that. So this is the garden. Hopefully the neighbors aren't out and don't think I'm talking to myself. So let's see. I can't see the screen. Baby lettuce and baby spinach. I'm working with old seeds, so I'm not getting that much of a germination rate, which is okay, you know. Just keep replanting and replanting. That's my big lettuce, and those are little lettuces. That's a zucchini. Onions, garlic, basil, a bean that needs to be replanted, sweet potato, lemon, melon. If you look here, all of the big purple flowers on the back line are garlic. Can you see them? There's a lot more than are showing up on the camera, I think. Then shadow. Bright light in my eyes. A pepper plant and a pepper plant and a columbine that overtook, and a pepper plant and a pepper plant and a tomato plant and a tomato plant. And there are little tomatoes. That's a chrysanthemum. I'm hoping to get a couple flowers for tea. We've got the yellow roses wilted down. The daisies collapsed on themselves in the rain, so we'll have to have stakes for them next year. See the garlic? See the garlic? See the garlic? There's a mint in there. There's mint all through here. So coming over here, I have to watch where I walk because I'm barefoot. In the corners are some yellow bush beans. Columbine, rose, my roses. Tomato. Cherry tomatoes. They're doing good. They need to be weeded. Onion or garlic flower. The bees and the hummingbirds love it. Then going this way, walked through a spider web. All of these bushes, and there's a whole bunch of them, are peonies. We have hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are one of my favorite flowers. Focus. There, it focused. They're pretty. The centers are a shade of blue we humans cannot see. So our eyes adapt and think that we see it. That's a chestnut tree he's hoping to plant in the yard that won't seem to thrive. It's not happy enough. These are my newest beds. I prefer container gardening to dirt gardening. For one thing, this dirt is pure clay. That right there, can you see it? Is a taro bud. Callow. We're hoping to get the leaves. I don't think we'll get the plants. There's a whole bunch of spearmint back in here. It's not focusing. Anyway, plum tree. I don't think there's any ripe plums on it. Backyard, that's a maple. Those are birch that are questionable. These are apple trees. They dropped most of their apples when it got really hot a while back, but there are a couple of apples ripening up. Those are our Marionberry blackberries. We have a freezer full of blackberries waiting for me to juice them. I can't walk over to one section of the garden because I don't have shoes on, and there's too many things. We're actually not keeping up with the harvest of the blackberries, which happens. These are ancho chilies. You see how big these peppers are versus those little ones over there? That's the quality of the soil. That's a potato plant right there. And then way over there, let's see if I can zoom. Yes, I can. Zucchini squashy things. Yellow crooknecks. Way over there. But I can't get there from here because the ground is too blackberry-y, thorny. My poor feet, you know. Anyway, that's our garden. That's our garden. Got one more bed, which is right here. This is my preferred way of gardening, which donations are welcome. So we have potato and potato, which will take over the bed for a little while. The little straggly things are a lentil. I was seeing if the seeds were viable, and they are. Onions. This is a garlic. It's a flat leaf. This is an onion. It's a round leaf. They're all through here. I plant them around the edges. More potato there in the middle. The sprinkler's just sitting there. It's not there. These are pinto beans. And they're just, again, I was just testing the seeds to see if they are viable. I planted 5 and they're going to town. And in here somewhere, there we are, there's some lettuce that came in. And being totally overdrafted here, these leaves here are Korean melon, chamois. And again, I just wanted to test the seeds to see if they'd sprout. Chamois is a spring crop, so it's too hot for them. But being buried like that, I'm hoping that they'll produce a melon or two by the end of the season. So that's my backyard. It's kind of cool. Anyway, that's a garden video. Talk to you later.